The ultimate betrayal. Bill Maher slams ungrateful Jimmy Kimmel after he was left out in the cold. Have you ever stuck your neck out for someone? Not just a casual "I got your back," but really put yourself in the line of fire, taking hits for them, defending them when everyone else was calling for their head, even when it wasn't popular, and even when they were, by all accounts, your direct competition. Now, imagine doing all that, only to be publicly humiliated and excluded by the very people you just saved. Imagine the silence, the cold shoulder, the gut-wrenching realization that your act of loyalty wasn't just unappreciated, it was completely forgotten, thrown back in your face. If you can imagine that sick, lonely feeling in the pit of your stomach, then you know exactly how Bill Maher must be feeling right now. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the late-night world, a visibly frustrated and deeply hurt Bill Maher has finally broken his silence, absolutely torching his HBO rival, Jimmy Kimmel, for what might be the most cold-blooded snub of the year. And honestly, it's hard to watch. This isn't just industry drama, this is personal. This is about loyalty, betrayal, and a thank you that never came. The slap in the face heard round Hollywood. The drama all exploded on Maher's Club Random podcast, where the normally cynical host dropped the sarcasm and spoke from a place of raw, genuine hurt. He didn't just slam Kimmel, he didn't just call him out. He painted a heartbreaking picture of a man who suddenly realized he was the last one to find out he wasn't invited to the party. Maher was talking about the infamous Bollywood writers' strike, a brutal, painful 5-month period that brought Hollywood to its knees. During that time, the late-night hosts, including Kimmel, Fallon, Colbert, Seth Meyers, and John Oliver, were catching heat from all sides. But Maher, in a move that stunned everyone, did something unthinkable. He defended them. "I was the only one," Maher said, the frustration clear in his voice. He explained how he went on his own show, Real Time, and stood up for his fellow hosts. He took the arrows for them, arguing against the absurd situation and defending their right to work. He was the lone wolf standing up for the pack. So, what did he get for his loyalty? What thanks did he receive for being the only person in their corner? He got stabbed in the back. As soon as the strike ended, the pack gathered without him. Kimmel, Fallon, Colbert, Meyers, and Oliver, the in-crowd, triumphantly announced their new project, the Strike Force 5 podcast. It was a buddy-buddy show, a united front to support their out-of-work staff. It was also, as Maher just learned, a very exclusive club, and he wasn't in it. "I see them, you know these guys, they got a podcast called Strike Force 5, Maher said. It's like, okay. That okay was loaded with so much pain, but then he twisted the knife. He called them out for their hypocrisy, for their woke posturing, and for their staggering ingratitude. The one guy who was talking about this, they never mentioned me. They don't have me on. They've never had me on. He didn't just feel snubbed, he felt erased, and he pointed the finger right at the ringleader. Why this hurts so much, the backstory of the betrayal. To understand the pain, you have to understand just how brutal the strike was. When the writers walked out, all of late night went dark. But as the weeks turned into months, whispers started that some hosts wanted to return without their writers. The backlash was immediate and vicious. They were called scabs, traitors, and millionaires who were abandoning their working-class staff. Jimmy Kimmel, the woke ABC star as the prompt calls him, was right in the crosshairs. He was seen as the face of the liberal establishment, and the anger directed at him was intense. And who came to his rescue? Bill Maher. Maher, the guy Kimmel's entire audience is trained to despise. The anti-woke boogeyman. The problematic uncle of late night. Maher went on air and basically called the entire strike nonsense. He defended Kimmel's and his own desire to come back, taking a massive political and social risk. He was the only one willing to say, "This is crazy," and in doing so, he gave Kimmel cover. He took the bullets that were meant for all of them. He thought they were in it together. He thought, even if they were rivals, there was a code, an understanding. He was wrong. The second the coast was clear, the cool kids ran off to their clubhouse and locked the door behind them. They put up a big "No Bills Allowed" sign. The Strike Force 5 podcast was their victory lap, and by excluding Maher, they sent a message loud and clear. "Thanks for taking the heat, Bill. We'll take it from here." They didn't just forget him, they used him. The woke wall. Why was Maher really left out? Let's be honest. This isn't just about a podcast. This is a high school cafeteria. Bill Maher is the kid who doesn't fit in. He's not part of the woke Democratic establishment that Kimmel, Colbert, and Myers represent. He pokes fun at both sides. He refuses to toe the party line. Kimmel, on the other hand, is the party line. He's the clapter king, the reliable soldier for the right causes. He's ABC approved. He's safe. Maher is dangerous. By leaving Maher out, the Strike Force 5 weren't just snubbing a collie. They were making a brand decision. They were protecting their woke image. They couldn't possibly be seen palling around with the one guy who questions their entire worldview. They proved Maher's point for him. They are the ungrateful, cliquey, woke establishment that he has been railing against for years. He defended them, thinking they were fellow comedians, but they treated him like a political liability. The irony is stomach-churning. Maher's crime was defending them when it was unpopular. Their reward was to prove that his defense was pointless because they were never on his side to begin with. The universal pain of an unreturned thank you. This is bigger than Hollywood. This is a human story. Haven't we all been Bill Maher in this situation? Haven't you ever been the one to text first, to make the plan, to offer the help, only to be met with silence? Haven't you ever done a massive favor for a friend, only to watch them celebrate later without even sending you a text? It's that sinking feeling, the "oh, I see" moment, the quiet heartbreak of realizing you care more, that you're more loyal, that you were just convenient. Bill Maher, the multimillionaire HBO star, just got to feel what it's like to be the odd man out, the unappreciated friend, the one who gave and got nothing in return. He may be the rival, but in this moment, he's the victim. And Jimmy Kimmel? He may be the woke star, but what he did was just plain, old-fashioned, universally recognized, cold. Maher didn't just lose a spot on a podcast. He lost the illusion that, at the end of the day, they were all in this together. And that kind of heartbreak, that's the one that stings the most. He didn't ask for a parade. He didn't ask for a cut of the profits. He probably just wanted a thank you. And he didn't even get that.